Off to Beckers.
There's the trap.
Yeah, been trapped more lately, and Clark comes over the steal. Here's Clark to go in for the lay.
On July 30th, 2025, the Indiana Fever find themselves navigating a pivotal stretch of their season amid injury struggles, rising rookies, marquee returns, and heated league drama. Star guard Caitlin Clark remains sidelined with a recurring right groin injury, having missed at least 13 games this season, while a recent specialist evaluation confirmed no new damage. The team is opting for a cautious return plan targeting mid to late August to allow proper recovery and practice time. PFSN Plus to the Sun +2 Total Pro Sports +2. In Clark's absence, veteran guard Kelsey Mitchell has stepped up with explosive scoring, including a 29-point outburst in a recent loss to the Liberty. Showcasing her ability to carry the offense when needed, Swish Appeal +4 NBC Sports +4 SI +4. Meanwhile, rookie Michaela Timpson, the No. 19 pick in the 2025 draft, is gradually earning playing time with solid defensive contributions and a recent career-high 14-point outing, earning praise from coaches and teammates for her maturity and energy off the bench. Swish Appeal +1, Fox Sports +1. To help address backcourt depth, Indiana signed Chloe Bibby under a 7-day hardship contract. She made an immediate impact during her debut, scoring 8 points and blocking a shot in just 11 minutes, and appears poised to extend her stay if Clark's absence drags on the Sun +7s. For my setch in BC Sports is my setch off the parch. Bruder. Player frustration is bubbling over league officiating, punctuated by Sophie Cunningham receiving a $500 fine from the WNBA after posting a TikTok mocking referees. Cunningham responded by calling the fine funny and igniting further debate over consistency in calls, as numerous players, including Clark and Angel Reese, have echoed concerns in recent weeks. Commissioner Kathy Engelbert has acknowledged the issue, suggesting systemic review may be upcoming. People, com +1 Thespan.com +1. Adding fuel to social media fire, veteran Candace Parker launched a podcast where she labeled Angel Reese a C-tier player who isn't yet able to carry a team, prompting Reese to fire back cryptically on social media. Clout is one hell of a drug, like it really gets to a point. The ongoing feud has drawn national attention and polarized fans. Notably, Reese has nonetheless posted standout numbers: 1 for 2 points and 12.6 rebounds per game, and has become the fastest player in WNBA history to reach 500 points and 500 rebounds with 2 All-Star nods already early in her career. Some fans argue Parker's critiques may be harming her legacy. Talksport.com. Financially and culturally, Clark's influence continues to transcend the court. Her signed Logo Woman rookie trading card recently sold for a staggering $660,000, smashing previous records and reshaping the landscape of women's sports memorabilia with an 1,800% increase over past benchmarks. The Sun. Her visibility extends to mainstream recognition as well, as she was recently awarded the 2025 ESPY for Best WNBA Player, a significant honor that underscores her standing even amid injury and team adversity. Timesifendia. INDIATIMES.com. Domestically, a disturbing development occurred when a 55-year-old man was sentenced to 18 months in prison for harassing and threatening Clark, including driving near her home and sending violent messages. Courts have barred him from contacting Clark or attending any team events. LPays.com. On the Hardwood, Indiana clinched its first ever WNBA Commissioner's Cup on July 1st by defeating the Minnesota Lynx 74-59, overcoming a 13-point deficit, and riding Natasha Howard's Cup MVP 16-point, 12-rebound performance. Supported by double-double efforts from Aliyah Boston, the victory brought home a $500,000 prize pool plus $120,000 in crypto, and helped raise substantial charity funds, even though it did not affect regular season standings. Wikipedia.org +1 Kanish.com +1. Howard herself, who returned to Indiana on a free agent deal in February, has proven her worth in veteran leadership, while Boston is logging career highs and was named an All-Star starter for the 3rd time on June 30th, alongside Clark, who broke fan vote All-Star records with over 1.29 million votes. Wikipedia.org +1 Talksport.com +1. As the Fever prepare to host Phoenix Mercury tonight at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, Duana Bonner returns to Indiana for her first game back since departing from the team earlier in the season. Although tensions remain, many fans felt she quit on the Fever coach. Stephanie White spoke respectfully, noting Bonner fits better within Phoenix's system. Now TalkSport, COM+7 Sportskita, Ko my Sechi with the season hovering around 514-12 and playoff race tightening. There is mounting pressure. Media and analysts warn that missing the postseason could trigger structural changes in Bloomington. From roster trades to front office upheaval, SBNation.com, TheSpun.com. In short, the Indiana Fever are confronting a critical moment. Clark's health remains uncertain yet central to team identity. Rising players like Mitchell, Boston, Howard, and Timpson are stepping up. League controversies over officiating and public feuds are overshadowing success on court. Off-court visibility and cultural impact remain strong, and playoff fate may determine whether this season's rebuild becomes a foundation or a flashpoint heading into 2026.
Howard having to go to work in the lane, put it up and in.
Natasha Howard is 6'3", but has guard skills. She can score from just about anywhere on the floor.
Smith.
On July 30th, 2025, the Indiana Fever's season remains a whirlwind of injury setbacks. Rising stars, stepping forward, frontline drama, off-court storylines, and high-stakes playoff implications. The franchise continues to navigate the absence of breakout rookie guard Caitlin Clark, whose third groin-related injury this season, most recently sustained around July 15th, has left her sidelined for roughly 12 to 13 games, with head coach Stephanie White and the Fever medical staff projecting a mindful return not before mid to late August, allowing for recovery, conditioning, and practice ramp-up in a schedule less intense than earlier in the season. AP News, New York Post. In Clark's absence, Aliyah Boston has emerged as the constant force, averaging around 16 points, over 8 rebounds, with league-leading shooting efficiency, approximately 61%, and a significant uptick in playmaking, career-high assists per game that underscores her leadership in the front court and earned her a third straight All-Star nod. Wikipedia +15, Swish Appeal +15. Swish Appeal +15. Meanwhile, Kelsey Mitchell has taken on the scoring mantle in the backcourt with an average around 19 ppg, including standout performances like 35 points in Indiana's win over Chicago, making her the team's top offensive threat during Clark's absence. SI +10, Swish Appeal +10, Wikipedia +10. On the perimeter, rookie Michaela Timpson has earned minutes with her defense, energy, and occasional scoring bursts, posting a career high 14 points in a recent game and drawing praise from head coach White for her maturity and growth. SI +15, SI +15. Swish Appeal +15. To shore up the backcourt amid injuries, Indiana signed Chloe Bibby on a 7-day hardship contract. Bibby made an instant impact by contributing 8 points, 2 rebounds, and a block in just 11 minutes during her debut. And her international experience and adaptability have coaches excited about potentially extending her role. SI +2 clutch points, +2 real GM basketball, +2. Meanwhile, veteran Dewana Bonner, signed in free agency and initially starting games, requested a departure by late June, ultimately was waived due to misfit and trade complications, leaving the Fever to readjust their veteran presence midseason. Real GM basketball +10. Wikipedia +10. Swish Appeal +10. Adding to on-court storylines is widespread player frustration around officiating. Sophie Cunningham was fined $500 by the league for mocking referees in a viral TikTok. She called the fine funny, and the incident reignited broader concerns about consistency and transparency in league officiating, with many players including Clark and Reese raising similar issues. The Fever, however, have simultaneously been caught up in a brewing rivalry off-court. Veteran Candace Parker launched a podcast labeling Angel Reese a C-tier player, prompting Reese to fire back with cryptic social media posts such as "Clout is one hell of a drug. Like it really gets to a point." The feud has polarized fans and media, even as Reese herself continues posting elite youth level averages. 14+ PPG, 12 RPG, has broken rookie rebound milestones and become a commercial face of the league with her own Reebok deal, an NBA 2K26 WNBA cover feature, talks on the Hardwood. Fever fans have cause for optimism despite the adversity. Indiana secured their first ever Commissioner's Cup title on July 1st by defeating Minnesota, led by Natasha Howard's Cup MVP performance, 16 points, 12 rebounds, helped anchor the team amid a comeback and double-double contributions from Boston, reinforcing the value of veteran free agent signings and leadership on this retooled roster. Wikipedia. The team finished the first half of the season at roughly 12-11 before All-Star Weekend. But inconsistency remains. They hovered near 500 several times, reflecting a gap between individual excellence, Clark, Boston, Mitchell, and collective consistency, Swish appeal. Further elevating the season's spectacle, the Fever played host to their first-ever WNBA All-Star game on July 19 at Cambridge. Fieldhouse tickets sold out within hours. The game featured Team Clark versus Team Collier, with Nafisa Collier earning MVP honors. Clark was a captain, despite missing the game due to injury, joined by teammates Boston and Mitchell as All-Star selections by fan vote and coaches. Decisions: Wikipedia +2 Wikipedia +2 Wikipedia +2 off-court. Caitlin Clark's broader cultural and economic impact continues to astonish. Her rookie-year trading card sold at auction for approximately $660,000, obliterating women's sports memorabilia records and amplifying her branding power. Analysts estimate her presence alone contributed tens of millions to the WNBA's revenue in 2024 and propelled Fever merchandise and ticket sales to record levels, helping make Indiana one of the league's most valuable franchises. $370M valuation by Forbes and leading in revenue despite a middling record. Wikipedia. Looking ahead, Indiana faces clear pressure. ESPN analysts warn that missing the playoffs could prompt structural changes, including possible front office shakeups or roster trades, as expectations had soared after significant off-season upgrades and adding veteran championship winners like Howard, Bonner briefly, and Cunningham under coach Stephanie White's system designed to challenge top contenders like the Liberty and Aces. TalkSport +2, Com +2, New York Post +2. In summary, the Indiana Fever